All right, second graders, let's talk about your grammar homework for Wednesday, December 2nd. This week's grammar for Click Clack Moo is all about compound sentences. That's when we take two small sentences and we join them with these words and, but, or. Now I could add in there so as well, S-O. So let's look at this page you do not have at home with you, but I wanted to kind of talk to you about this workbook page because it gets you ready for today's workbook page. So in this set of sentences, we have been given compound sentences, and they've been joined with a comma and with one of those connecting words, those and, but, or. And in this page, we're just supposed to find what those two sentences are. So if I look at number one, the cows wanted blankets, I see that that is one sentence. And then they added a little bit more to that sentence by saying, Farmer Brown said no way. So now it is currently one whole sentence because we have this comma here and we have that connecting word. So that makes one long compound sentence. Now, sometimes your teachers will say, well, what are the two shorter sentences? And now you would know. The first one is the cows wanted blankets. The second one is Farmer Brown said no way. I'd like to look at one more. The cows went on strike, comma, and Farmer Brown was upset. Okay, so if I look at this sentence, I see, well, there's another comma, and there's that connecting word and. So I know that this is a compound sentence. My first sentence then would be, the cows went on strike. My second sentence in this compound sentence is Farmer Brown was upset. So again, it's a compound sentence, two short sentences put together into one by the and by the comma, but before they were each individual little sentences. Let's do one more with number 3. The hens had nests, comma, but they were still cold. Now it still has a comma, but you'll see this time the connecting word is but. So the first sentence then would be the hens had nests. The second sentence would be they were still cold. All right, so that gives a little bit of background before you get ready to do today's reading assignment. Let me get that page ready for you. Give me a second in all of my technology to get us prepared for that. All right, so here's today's workbook page. And now they've given us the two itty-bitty sentences, the smaller sentences, and they've asked us to put it together to make one large sentence. Just like we do in class, I'm not going to ask you to rewrite the whole sentence because I know how second graders are. They write too big and they don't give us enough space. But I do want you to practice combining these sentences. So let's look at a couple of these together. Number 1, the ducks need a diving board, period. The ducks will be bored. All right, well, the first thing we have to do to make a compound sentence is we're going to change that first period into a comma, because that says, hey, we're connecting these two sentences. Now we have to decide which of these words up here in that top box, the and, but, or, we're going to use to combine these sentences. The ducks need a diving board, comma, and the ducks will be bored. I don't know about you, but I don't think that sounds real great. So I don't think we're going to use and. Let's try the word but. The ducks need a diving board, comma, but the ducks will be bored. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, that sounds even worse to me than the word and did. So let's try the last one, or. The ducks need a diving board, comma, or the ducks will be bored. Oh, that sounds so much better. So I now know that the word or is going to be my connecting word. So I write or right there. Now there's one more thing I want you to notice. We start this sentence with the word the ducks, and we start the second sentence with the word the ducks. And, we don't want to use the ducks over and over and over because that gets boring. So what we need to do is we need to change the second ducks. We can change it to a pronoun. So the ducks need a diving board, comma, or they will be bored. So I can mark out this second, the ducks, and put they. And I can use they because it means more than one. Let's do the second one together, and then the third one I will have you do on your own. The ducks liked to swim. The ducks preferred to dive. Now, I know I'm going to combine these two sentences to a compound sentence, so I'm going to change that comma, or that period rather, to a comma. First part done. Now I have to decide which connectors I'm going to use. And I will tell you on this one, there's two that my class and I, that my group at Google Meet decided sounded pretty good. Let's start with and. The ducks like to swim, comma, and the ducks preferred to dive. We decided this morning that sounded pretty good. But let's go ahead and see about the others. Maybe another one sounds better. The ducks like to swim, comma, but the ducks preferred to dive. I don't know about you, but that to me sounds really good as well. Let's try the word or. The ducks like to swim, comma, or the ducks preferred to dive. Or not a winner in my book. Now, my morning group decided, hey, let's use the word and. They preferred that one. I'm going to put for you guys the word but, because I think it's giving a little bit more information. The ducks like to swim, but their favorite part of swimming was diving. So, to me, but sounds better there. Now, just like in our first sentence, we have the issue of the ducks and the ducks. And we don't want to keep that in the second part of the sentence. We want to make this sentence a little more interesting. So again, we're going to change the ducks into the pronoun they. Now, I'm going to leave sentence number 3 for you to do independently. And if you have questions on it, you can contact me. You can email me through your Gmail icon on your quick links. You can have Mom or Dad send me a phone call, a remind message, or an email. Now, just one last thing, kiddos. Don't forget your final part of your reading assignment tonight is to do this fill in the blank about Farmer Brown, or about Click Clack Moo. You also need to be doing your SELLUS reading class. Just like in class here at school, we've been doing science. Well, now part of your homework is to do reading. And you need to be doing 3 steps a day. Okay? Shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, but you need to spend time every single day on a SELLUS. I will be letting you know if you're doing too much or not enough. All right, good luck with your homework. Contact me if you have any questions.